As we grow older, something curious happens. The little things begin to feel like big risks. Stepping off a curb, crossing a polished kitchen floor, or catching our balance after a quick turn, things we never thought twice about in our younger years, now ask for just a bit more attention. And it's not because we've become weaker. It's because we've grown wiser. We know what's truly at stake with every step we take. That's why, in this video, we'll explore 6 powerful walking habits that can help you feel more steady, more balanced, and more confident with every move. These aren't random tips pulled from a book. They come directly from physical therapists and geriatric specialists, people who work every single day with older adults who want exactly what you want: safety, independence, and the joy of walking without fear. But before we begin, I'd love to know, where are you tuning in from? Drop your city or state in the comments below. And if you've discovered any small walking tricks or household tips that help you stay steady, please share them. Your wisdom might be exactly what someone else needs to hear today. Habit number 1, mastering head position, your body's hidden steering wheel. Most of us develop the habit of looking down as we walk. It feels safer, doesn't it? You want to see exactly where your feet are landing, especially on uneven ground, a rug, or a floor with hidden cords that could trip you. That makes sense. But here's the hidden problem. When your head is constantly tilted downward, the rest of your body starts to follow. Your shoulders roll forward. Your back curves. Your entire posture begins to collapse, and over time, this quietly increases your risk of losing balance. Think of your head as a steering wheel. Wherever it points, your body follows. When your head is always angled down, your center of gravity shifts forward. Suddenly your steps feel less steady, your reactions slow, and ironically, you're more likely to miss obstacles right in front of you. The very act of being careful by looking down can actually set you up for a stumble. The solution, recommended by countless physical therapists, is what they call the 20-80 rule. Keep your head and eyes facing forward about 80% of the time, and glance down only the other 20%. That's just enough to monitor your path without collapsing your posture. Next time you're walking through the hallway or even across your kitchen, try this. Focus your gaze 10 to 15 feet ahead instead of staring at your toes. Keep your chin gently lifted, your neck relaxed, and your shoulders naturally open. You'll feel the difference almost instantly. Your steps become smoother, steadier, and more confident because your body is finally working with you, not against you. It's a small shift, but this one habit can transform how safe and in control you feel, whether you're strolling down the sidewalk or simply crossing the living room. Habit number 2, unlocking the power of arm swing, balance and motion. Walking may seem like a job for your legs, but your arms are your body's built-in balancing system. With every step, your arms are designed to swing in rhythm: right leg forward, left arm forward, left leg forward, right arm forward. This cross pattern is something your body learned in childhood, and it's been quietly supporting you ever since. But with age, that rhythm often fades. Sometimes it's stiff shoulders holding you back. Sometimes it's the habit of always carrying a bag, a cane, or holding onto a railing. And sometimes, it's fear. Fear of falling makes the body tense up, the arms stop swinging, and suddenly your walk feels rigid, guarded, as if you're bracing for a fall before it even happens. The trouble is, that stiffness actually makes things worse. It breaks the natural flow of balance and turns walking into hard, awkward work. Here's the fix: bring your arms back into the picture. Not with exaggerated marching, but with gentle, easy movement. Let your elbows bend softly. Allow your hands to drift slightly with each step. If one arm feels weaker or stiffer, focus on the side that moves more freely. Even a single arm swinging can reset your balance. Some people find it helpful to match their steps to a rhythm, counting quietly 1, 2, 1, 2 as they let their arms join in. Others practice slow mini marches in place, standing near a counter or a sturdy chair for support, just to reconnect their upper body with their lower body. And here's the bonus: once your arms begin to flow, your steps often become lighter, more natural, and more confident. You're no longer just walking. You're moving with rhythm, with balance, and with trust in your body again. 1. Habit number 3, heel first, toes last, restoring your natural roll. Over time, many older adults unconsciously change how their feet meet the ground. Some land flat-footed, others lead with their toes. At first, this may feel safer, as if you're being extra careful. But in reality, it disrupts balance, creates a shuffling gait, and actually raises your risk of tripping. Here's why. Our bodies are designed for a natural rolling motion, heel first, then the arch, finishing with a gentle push from the toes. This heel-to-toe stride keeps the body upright, absorbs impact, and maintains a smooth rhythm. When you skip the heel strike, whether from stiff joints, weak ankles, or simply fear of falling, your steps become choppier. Your stride shortens. Muscles don't fire correctly. And small obstacles, like the edge of a rug or uneven pavement, become hazards. Over the long term, this habit can even wear down the knees and hips, because they're forced to absorb forces the feet were meant to handle. The good news? You can retrain your stride. Start by practicing slowly on a safe, flat surface like your hallway or living room. Pay close attention to how your feet land. Let the heel touch first, then gently roll through the arch, ending with a push from your toes. To make it more tangible, try walking barefoot on a towel or soft rug. You'll feel each stage of the movement. No need for long or fast steps. Small, steady, and deliberate is enough. Just a few minutes each day helps your muscles and brain relearn the natural walking pattern. It may feel unusual at first, but soon your steps will flow more smoothly, more confidently, and more securely, giving you back the freedom of walking the way your body was always meant to. Habit number 4, the power of shorter steps, safety and simplicity. It sounds almost too simple to matter, doesn't it? But shortening your stride, even just a little, can dramatically improve your sense of safety and stability when you walk. For most of our lives, long strides felt like proof of vitality. They made us feel fast, strong, even youthful. But as we age, those same big steps can quietly turn against us. Why? Because when your foot reaches too far in front, it shifts your weight backward. Your balance is thrown off center, making recovery harder when something unexpected happens, a slick floor, a sudden turn, or a crack in the sidewalk. And when surprises come, you have less time to react. Shorter steps, on the other hand, keep your weight centered. This gives you greater control, quicker reflexes, and more solid footing. You're less likely to drag your feet, which means fewer trips over small objects. And if you use a cane or walker, shorter steps help everything move in harmony, no awkward overreaching, no uneven pulling, just smooth coordination. Here's a simple exercise. Walk across a room and count how many steps you take in 10 seconds. Then repeat, but this time shorten your strides slightly and quicken the rhythm. If your step count goes up, that's good. It means your strides are shorter and safer. This habit doesn't require strength, only awareness. Whether you're heading to the kitchen or strolling through the park, short, steady, and consistent steps can drastically cut your fall risk. It's a humble adjustment, but one that quietly adds years of independence to your walk. Habit number 5, core strength equals balance strength. Most people assume balance comes from the legs. And yes, your legs carry much of the load. But the real anchor for stability doesn't start there. It begins at your center, your core. Now, when you hear core, you might picture young folks at the gym doing crunches or planks. But that's not what we're talking about here. For older adults, core simply means having enough strength in the belly, lower back, and hips to keep the body upright and steady while moving. When your core is strong, your posture naturally improves. Your shoulders don't hunch forward as easily. You no longer feel like you're tipping whenever you stand up or turn around. But when the core grows weak, often after years of sitting too much and moving too little, your body starts leaning on furniture, walls, or canes just to feel secure. Everyday activities become harder than they should be. Here's the good news. Building a stronger core doesn't require equipment, sweat, or even getting down on the floor. Just a few gentle movements, repeated throughout the day, can wake up those deep stabilizing muscles. Try this. Stand near a sturdy chair or counter. Lift one foot just a couple of inches off the ground. Hold for 5 seconds, then lower it and switch sides. Keep your back tall, and gently tighten your belly to hold the position. Or, here's another, one you can sneak into daily life. While brushing your teeth or washing dishes, lightly draw your stomach inward. Not a hard suck in, just enough to feel your belly engage. Hold for a few seconds, then relax. No one will notice, but your muscles will. Over time, these tiny efforts add up. You'll begin to feel your feet grip the floor in the best possible way. Your turns will feel more stable. Your body will feel more under your command. And with that, your confidence returns step by step. Habit number 6, reading the ground beneath you. Let's talk about something most people overlook, the surface under your feet. Not the obvious stuff like shoes or rugs, but the subtle changes that can quietly catch you off guard. Many falls don't happen because of clutter or stairs. They happen because someone didn't notice a small shift beneath them, stepping from carpet onto slick tile, moving from bright sunlight into a dim hallway, or crossing a kitchen floor that looks dry but is still a little wet. Tiny transitions like these don't seem like much, until they suddenly are. As we age, depth perception and reaction speed slow down a bit. Perfectly normal, but it means the brain needs a fraction more time to process what the eyes are seeing. So when you step from one surface to another, from hallway to bathroom, from porch to living room, your body may not be fully prepared. That split-second delay can tilt the odds against you. Here's a surprisingly powerful habit. Name the floor in your mind. When you step onto carpet, think the word carpet. As you prepare to step down, say quietly in your head, step down. Entering the kitchen? Tile. It sounds simple, but it buys your brain half a second of awareness, and half a second is often enough to keep you steady. Be especially cautious with shiny floors. They can reflect light in ways that confuse your eyes, making it harder to judge whether the surface is flat or slippery. And if you wear bifocals, remember that looking down can distort depth, particularly when stepping off curbs or stairs. Don't hesitate to pause, let your eyes adjust, then continue. Another smart move, when walking from bright light into dim spaces, say, from a sunny porch into a darker hallway, stop for just a heartbeat. Give your eyes and brain time to adapt. That single pause could be the difference between a smooth step and a sudden slip. And here's the truth, one of the hardest parts of aging isn't just physical decline, it's the fear that comes with it. The fear of falling. The fear that one slip could take away your independence. That fear can weigh on your shoulders, making you hesitant about the activities you once loved. It can make you second-guess even the simple act of walking across your own home. But hear me clearly, you have far more control than you realize. Each of these habits is proof that your body and mind can still adapt, still grow stronger, and still protect you. One mindful step, one small adjustment, one gentle practice at a time, they all add up to something powerful: freedom, safety, and confidence with every walk you take. Habit number 7, the role of footwear. Safety begins at the ground. Balance doesn't just start in your muscles, it begins with what you place on your feet. The shoes you wear can either ground you in safety or quietly put you at risk. Many older adults choose shoes based on comfort alone. And yes, comfort matters, but comfort without support can be dangerous. Some shoes feel soft but provide no structure for your ankles. Others are worn thin, with slick soles that slide easily on tile or hardwood. And those loose house slippers? They can slip off at the worst possible moment. The right pair of shoes, however, does far more than cushion your step. They can improve posture, reduce fatigue, ease joint pain, and most importantly, keep you steady. Here's what to look for. A firm sole that doesn't bend too much in the middle. A non-slip bottom with grooves for traction. Closed heels and toes, avoiding flip-flops or loose sandals. A snug, secure fit that stays with your foot instead of sliding around. Even indoors, supportive shoes matter. Walking barefoot or in soft socks may feel cozy, but they raise your risk of slipping on shiny floors. And don't assume good shoes must be expensive. Many affordable walking shoes are designed specifically for older adults, with breathable materials, Velcro straps, and extra cushioning in the right places. Some stores even have specialists who can help you find shoes that fit swollen feet, bunions, or joint issues. Here's a simple action you can take right now. Check your current shoes. Are the soles worn smooth? Do they slide on shiny floors? Do they bend too easily? If so, it's time to replace them, not just for comfort, but for your safety, freedom, and peace of mind. Closing thoughts: 7 habits, 1 freedom. The 7 walking habits we've explored together: lifting your head, letting your arms swing, walking heel to toe, shortening your stride, strengthening your core, scanning the ground beneath you, and choosing supportive shoes are not grand, complicated changes. They are small, natural adjustments that help your body move the way it was designed to. You don't need a gym membership. You don't need fancy equipment. And you don't need to wait for the right time. You can begin today. Right here, right now, in your own home. So let me ask you, of the 7 habits, which one struck you most? Was there a tip you had never considered before? Or something you're ready to try tomorrow morning? Leave a comment below and share your thoughts. Your story could be the encouragement someone else has been waiting for. And yes, I do read every single comment. They mean the world to me. If this video helped you, even in a small way, please take just a moment to click like, subscribe to the channel, and share this with a friend or loved one. You never know. A simple reminder today might brighten someone's tomorrow. Thank you for spending this time with me. Be kind to your body. Walk with awareness, with strength, and with purpose. Because you have not stopped moving forward, in many ways, your journey is only just beginning.